3 practices down? How you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good. My body's, we haven't got the banging yet, so the body hasn't injured yet. The main thing we're focusing on right now is just staying hydrated. Very humid out there, very hot, but just staying hydrated and just staying up in your playbook.
How you feeling? You're one of the leaders on that, in the secondary. I mean, how you feeling right now compared to some of the other years you come in?
I'm feeling good. Just continue to try to work. Coaches will continue to push me, to continue to show me my negatives, the things that they show me when I'm doing well, but mainly show me what I need to work on, because that's what, if I want to get better, that's what, you can't just praise someone all day. And as a leader and as an older guy, I understand that and understand where they're coming from. It's not a personal attack, it's a business. It's a business decision, as Coach Campo and Coach Bowen usually say. So just trying to just take what they say in stride and just keep working and just keep getting better.
How much smarter do you think you are this year, and how much your instincts and technique with guys like Coach Bowen and Coach Campo, who obviously have a great track record, especially Coach Campo with the secondary?
I feel a lot smarter. Coach Campo always drops tidbits of knowledge. It gives you small things, from a first step to a wide receiver release and which way we should step. Small things like that. And also Coach Bowen has challenged me to not only know my position, but know what the guys in front of me are doing. Because if you know what they're doing, then you know what areas you could risk and jump and try to make a play. But if not, you know where those guys at, so you know where you need to be at, more importantly.
Coach Campo talks a lot about of his defense, and what they're going to present out there is going to really depend on personnel. I mean, do you have obviously with the corners, they have to do a lot of different things. How does that affect your position, whether it's 4-3 or 3-4, man or coverage?
It depends with with who we have in the game. Personnel definitely depends for the safety position, letting us know if we need to be fast downhill or if we could come to the run game more slowly, because we have a bigger guy in there in the box that's able to make a tackle. But if not, I mean, again, that's just a part of knowing what everyone else's responsibility is, knowing if and then also when motion comes in along in the game, and who we have in the game, if that person can run with the wide receiver deep or not, or do we need to change the defense so that bigger guy can sit up and not drop back, things like that. I mean, football is 99% mental, as they say, and you definitely notice that when with coaches like Coach Bowen and Coach Campo, because they're so mentally prepared for the game, and they know so much about different offenses and different looks that the offenses are going to try to give you.
Does that help you too? I mean, you kind of come full circle around both sides. I mean, being an offensive guy going to defense, I mean, does that help you a lot now?
Yes, Coach Bowen always may ask me a question about, well, Bradley, you play wide receiver. You tell me what the offenses are trying to do. Mm-hmm. And having an offensive background and an offensive mindset at times definitely lets me know, like, I look at this change and I look at the situation, it definitely eliminates a lot of plays. And once you get a certain 4 or 5 plays that they can run, you can react a lot faster.
Yeah, that's your Coach Bowen and some of your teammates the same question I'll ask you, and then I'll tell you what they said. But they asked them, who's the fastest, who's the most physical, and who's got the best instincts?
On defense?
Yes, sir. Or in the secondary.
Okay, well, fastest, I'm going to give it to Greg Brown. Best instincts, I'll probably exclude myself. I'm going to give it to Tyler Patman. And physical, I'm going to give it to Lubbock Smith.
What about smartest? Who's the smartest guy back there?
Between the ears, I have to give it to myself.
Yeah. So, well, I'm saying, I heard your name come up for smartest and best instincts. Is it going back to kind of what you're saying, understanding the offense? Do you think that goes into that, just really understanding what's going on out there?
It definitely does. I spent so much time over there under great coaching staffs. Mark Mangino, Ed Warner, he was one of the best offensive coordinators, and just playing under him and just picking his mind for a couple of years just let me know the different ways you can get open and different ways the offenses try to utilize players in different situations. So when I got over to defense, I try to just keep that same mindset, and I remember the things that I used to do to try to get open, or the looks from a safety. And so I was just trying to eliminate all those instincts or indicators of a safety rolling down too early or showing your look, because offenses capitalize on all those type of things. It's definitely a mental game. So if you could just eliminate a lot of those things, first steps or moving too early, it makes it that much harder for the wide receiver to get open.